Hey guys, Matt here from VHK. I just had a question the other day from a colleague who was having issues with the kettlebell snatch. So I thought I'd share my suggestions. The issue was with, on the drop of the kettlebell snatch, feeling a yanking in the bottom or maybe a jerking on the elbow, on the shoulder, and it being extra hard in the hands. And my suggestion is that may be a result of an early hinge. So we'll go through a couple of drills here and see if we can help her and anybody else fix that up. So like I was saying, with the kettlebell snatch, if you're feeling like you're being jerked or yanked in the bottom, chances are you're hinging a little too early. So if the bell's up here, and as you start the drop of the bell, if the bell's here and I've already started hinging by breaking at my hips or breaking at my knees or both, by the time the bell gets down to here, the whole reason for the hinge partially is to absorb the momentum of the bell. But if I've already started that hinge, then I'm not going to be able to absorb it here, and I'm going to absorb it here in my wrist and my shoulder. So as it comes down, I'm already here, it's going to yank me and pull me down. So we want to delay that hinge until it naturally needs to get the analogy I like to use is if I were to throw an egg at you, right? You would catch the egg, you cradle it in. If I didn't move and the egg smashed my hand, I get egg everywhere. If I move my hands too soon, then I run out of space to cradle the egg, run into the same problem. So that's something to think about when we use the kettlebell snatch and we talk about the hinge. So let's just touch on a couple of really quick drills we can use to fix that up. Okay, so the first thing we can touch on is isn't really a drill at all necessarily. It's our kettlebell swing, our two-hand or our single-arm swing, and just being absolutely certain that we're delaying that hinge until we absolutely have to hinge. We can get away with it sometimes when we're swinging the kettlebell, but as soon as we add that extra momentum or weight perhaps with the kettlebell snatch, it can magnify that issue in the elbow, the shoulder, and the yanking action of the bell. So just making sure that when I'm swinging my bells, that I'm being as patient as I can be with my knees and my hips, only hinging when I need to. So videoing yourself and having a look at your technique and your form and your timing with those swings may highlight the issue right off the bat. Once we're sure about our timing with the kettlebell swing, we can add in a couple of drills that we really love to use at the Victoria HardStyle Kettlebell Club, and they come right from Strong First and right out of our instructor manual. So we call the first one the T-Rex swing. So essentially our goal in the snatch is to keep the kettlebell as close to the body as possible on the way up and the way down in the HardStyle kettlebell snatch. A good way to do that is by taming the arc nice and early. So we talk about taming the arc, the kettlebell coming out in front for the swing, taming that arc with the snatch so that it stays close and comes right up towards the body. So the drill that we like is that T-Rex swing. So I'm going to, once I get going, keep that upper arm nice and close to the body. So it'll look something like this. Okay, so the upper arm stays nice and close and tucked into the body. That drill should feel really, really weird, but it sets us up for the next portion. Okay, so from the T-Rex swing, the T-Rex drill, we work our way to the high pull. So basically the high pull, we're just allowing that momentum of the bell, peel that upper arm off of the rib cage, and then reconnect it. But making sure that we don't hinge or break our knees until that upper arm reconnects with the rib cage. That connection of the rib cage can be your cue to kind of hinge. Okay, so the drill kind of looks like this. So we'll slowly work it up in stages. So starting off with one T-Rex, and then I'll but allowing that upper arm to reconnect with the rib cage before I hinge or break at my knees will help try to dial in that timing and dial in that, that delaying of the hinge so that it's not my shoulder or my elbows and my hands that are taking the force of the bell. It's my hips cradling it back. So you might be saying now, I can see how that relates to the shoulder and the elbow cradling the bell, but what about the hand? If your brain's not confident in your ability to cradle or catch that weight and it feels like you're being yanked, whether you think about it or not, your brain is going to hold on to that kettlebell real tight. So if I have a death grip or I'm holding on to that kettlebell tight and I want the handle to still rotate in my hand, it's not going to rotate quite as freely as if I have a little bit of a lighter grip, because my brain is confident that I'm going to cradle it nice and smooth. It's going to hold on real tight, and that's going to create that irritation in your hand, maybe pinch some calluses, create some wear and tear that maybe isn't comfortable and won't allow you to practice your snatch for long term. So there you go, guys. Couple of good drills to work on with your kettlebell snatch. Just sort of working on that timing. Be nice and patient with it. Allow that upper arm to reconnect. Allow the hips and the knees to absorb the momentum of the bell. That's going to lead into your next swing or your next snatch or whatever ballistic movement it is. Make it even more powerful, make it even stronger and a lot safer. Thanks for watching, guys. And if you have any kettlebell drills or skills that you're not sure if you're doing properly, feel free to throw us a video, or we're happy to provide a little bit of feedback. If you have a specific question about a specific exercise, shoot it our way as well. We'll shoot you a video and we'll share it with everybody, and we'll all get better at our kettlebell skills. Okay, talk to you guys later. Bye.